When people hear neo hip hop soul, they think of a hybrid between Erykah Badu and Lauryn Hill. But what does that genre mean to you personally? And as well as, too, what are the experiences that you've witnessed through your voice in that genre? Damn, I know we didn't even. My beers, we're drinking with our pinkies
You
up.
was cooking on that one.
Shout out to the team. Shout out to the team with that one.
Yeah.
I mean, we this is what the team does. Shout out to the Remo Marac brand team. We definitely be talking through Trello and as well as over the phone and emails and figure it out because we want the best here. So what's up? What's going on?
So, such a great question. I don't think I've ever been asked that in that way. So shout out to you and your team for that. I've always grown up with that sound, like always listening to those kinds of artists. So Lauryn Hill, Erykah Badu, India.Arie, it's so many to name, Adina Howard, that I feel like, not even Adina Howard, she's in that realm too. She led the way so we can walk a little bit.
Okay,
But
that's true. That's true.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, walk,
But,
eat.
You know,
Eat if you have to.
Sade, you know.
There you
So
go.
I've always grown up with those sounds. So I feel like that was just a natural calling to me, you know, because originally I was saying, you know, R&B because we can go to any rhythm and we can give blues on any beat. You know what I'm saying? But I think naturally my voice just fits more of the neo-soul just because I have like a lower register and I have a high register too. So we could do a little bit of dip and dabble with it. And yeah, I just realized that I've been more in that element. A little bit more.
I mean, for me, I always like creatives that tap into that because today's artists, I hate to say it, they don't build it up in their story. That's why the fans be fucking rejecting them and shit. And fucking, you're getting these ticket sales lowering and fucking people are bailing out because you're not giving them fucking enough. You're not answering the why.
Yeah, it's like, why? Like, I always tell people, I'm like, you gotta give them something that will make them connect to you. Because I think a lot of people, they know that they're great, so they want you to know that they're great. And sometimes they don't feel like they need to show that all the time because their greatness could overpower that. But for me, I'm always like, listen, I'm gonna give it to you straight. I'm gonna let y'all know y'all gonna be on this journey with me and we gonna rock out, you know? So
even, all right, so let's go with this. With the labels, right?
Yeah.
Or I'm pretty sure you approach many labels with stuff. Do you feel they always box you in with that genre, or just box you in general when it comes to connecting with the tools of your music or tools of your craft or what you do?
Yeah, I've had a lot of different conversations with many different labels, and they didn't understand my direction. Just because I present myself as a versatile artist. So for me, I feel like, you know, whatever's on my heart and whatever I'm feeling, I want to be able to exuberate that without feeling like, oh, I can only do R&B, so it has to only be R&B and I can't, you know, dive into those other records. So with the label that I have right now, shout out to Creative Soulful Entertainment, LLC.
Shout out to y'all.
So the beautiful part of it is I'm a part of my own label. So I get to have control over my own destiny, whatever music I want to put out, the songs, you know. So I think being independent has helped me be able to discover those different kinds of sounds that I think would have been probably a little bit more challenging if I was on, you know, a different kind of label.
Now let's segue to it because there's been a big thing going on for, I want to say, the last decade about owning the masters, right?
Right.
And I feel the misconception is, right? I think the big misconception is, now this is the A&R me talking. Shout out to Worldwide Sound Records. You know how this goes. DJ Chase, you know how we do. Cashavelli cooking. You know how this goes. But I feel the big misconception for me is because one feels you should have 100% of something, but if there's nothing to equate to 100%, then how are you making money off it? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
in that regard. So it's a mathematical thing in a sense. Like, okay, fine. If you do 95.5, right? Okay, cool. You give somebody 5%. Who cares? You still take home 95%.
Yeah.
If you do 70-30, it's still 70%, 30%, 80-20, 50-50, 60-40, whatever the fuck you want to. Okay? That's what it is. But the thing is, this fucking big, huge misconception of well, no, I own everything, so I'll get a percentage. No, the fuck you won't. If it didn't weigh or have any value to it, correct? Keyword is value to it.
Yeah.
Then how the fuck are you going to make 100% of nothing if it has no fucking value?
That's my thing. It's just about...
Okay, so I'm not talking crazy.
I understand where you're coming from. I think it's just about how you make it work. Like, you have to work the records in order to really see the potential of where you can really go with it. So it's like, okay, yeah, you can own 100% of the record and not have promoted it, haven't done anything, haven't tried to place it anywhere. And of course, it's going to be 100% nothing, because what did you do to try to get it out there? So the biggest
Remo's
thing...
not bugging. Okay, just make it sure.
You're not bugging. Okay. You got to work these records. Like, every song I create, I feel like it's my own baby. You know what I'm saying? And I try to give as much love as I can. And then I show the world, and I'm like, hey guys, I did this. And then, they pick it up. And then I always circle back to it so that it's never just sitting on the shelf. I'm always figuring out a way to, incorporate it in some kind of fashion.
Right. So. That's what's up. And that's the point. That's the fucking point. And for me, I feel, I hate to say this cliche thing that's always been said, I feel motherfuckers getting caught up with fucking social media, or that one of their favorite figures says the most fucking like trendy thing in the fucking world, and then now, oh, you know what? It works for me too. No, that's not how it fucking works.
Yeah,
it worked for them. Didn't work for you. The
misconception is that I think a lot of people don't see the hard work part, right? So they don't see the long nights, they don't see the sleepless nights, they don't see, the no's, they don't hear the no's, so it's like you're only seeing that polished material that is being put out on social media. So that's all you can really go by, right? Because even for myself, even through this journey, I'd be seeing some people and I'm like, dang, and then you kind of look at yourself like, I'm not doing enough. You know what I'm saying? So you get in that realm of like, I gotta do more, I gotta do everything. And luckily, shout out to my team, Creative Soulful, because they calmed me down from my brain of thinking like I gotta be everywhere in order for me to be heard or seen. Like, not every time you have to go outside just to be outside. No. You could be inside and be outside. Right. That's my whole thing. I be outside, but I be inside a lot. I like inside.
Oh my crazy! You know what that sounds like? SEO is healthy. That's just what I'm saying.